Assalamu alaikum dear student. I am Abdul Wasim, your computer teacher. Hopefully everyone will be fine and one more thing, stay home and be safe. First of all, congratulates everyone that you have promoted to the grade 12. In grade 12, your book, your paper pattern, your syllabus is totally changed because in first year we just go through to the theoretical portion. At the last, we just go through some database management system. Otherwise, in second year, this totally thing is totally changed because in second year we're working on a computer programming. Here is the book, textbook that National Book Foundation is suggested for in second year. Here is the table of content. In table of content, first of all, the operating system. Operating system is a theoretical portion in which operating system chapter we can discuss about operating system, its tasks, its management, different type of operating system, functionality of operating system, and different behavior of operating system. Second one is system development life cycle. What is system development life cycle? Basically, is depend on the project go through. Then you, step by step, how we can create a project. This is basic cycling process. If we go through in the cycling process, our project will be meet our requirement, meet the satisfaction of the customer. And third one is object-oriented programming. Basically, object-oriented programming is the essential part of the programming in which we can discuss about the basic thing of the programming, how we can declare the variable, how we can use this variable in programming language, and different types of variables, different types of data types, and basic syntax of the programming code. Next one is control structure. In this chapter, we covered some control statement, same like as if else if, switch statement, and much more loops about that. Loop, for each loop, while loop, and do while loop. Chapter number 5 is depend on the array and the strings. And what is array and the string? Array and string is the basically object-oriented concept. And first, chapter number 6 is functions. Function basically a set of instructions. Next one is pointer. Who's the other one? Objects and class and file handling. Now we discuss about the chapter number 1. And what happening in chapter number 1? Here is operating system. Chapter number 1. Introduction. Operating system. Basically, what is operating system? Operating system basically a group of programs that control and coordinate all over the working of computer system is called operating system. Second one is commonly used operating system. Nowadays, we see that we have the multimedia, different type of medium we can use, and every medium have its own operating system. Some operating system is very famous, same like as Windows operating system, Mac operating system, Android operating system, iOS operating system, Linux, Unix, and DOS operating system. Next one is type of operating system. Operating system have different types. For example, we enter some commands, we use mouse, further we use keyboards, GUI environments, and formats, commands. The last one is single user and multi-user operating system. Some operating system just use only one person, and some operating system use as a network and multi-person use at the same time. As said, same time these operating system. Basically, operating system, the most important software that run on computer to manage the computer memory. What is memory? Memory is basically essential part of computer. Basically, because memory have two major type. First one is primary memory, and second one is secondary memory. Primary memory directly usable by the microprocessor, and secondary memory we can use to store permanently data. And process. What is process? Process means subset of a program is called process, as well as of its computer, a software and hardware. And what is software? Software means set of instruction that we execute and get our output is called computer software. And hardware. Hardware means physical component of computer system is called computer hardware. It also allows user to communicate. And what is communicate? Communicate mean two devices communicate, and sharing of information is each other is called a communication with the computer. Without any operating system, a computer user cannot run any program on the computer. Because if do not have any operating system, it doesn't use any input device and output device. Basically, operating system is intermediate between user and computer hardware. It automatically load RAM when computer is turned on. Load RAM means booting process. When our system is on, our computer is load every program file, window, operating system, each and everything load to the RAM. RAM is quickly, efficiently control and manage loading and processing everything. Next one is basic operating system perform the following tasks. Every operating system have the major tasks. First one is load application. What it's mean that our computer we can do any task when on computer load it's on the main memory mean RAM to internal cache memory and further register to execute it. System software into the main memory and execute. What is execute? Execute mean run output. Control the operation of main memory. What is the basic operation of main memory? Basic operation is main memory is to read and write. And external storage device. And what is external storage devices? These external storage devices depend upon the our data we can store permanently. For example, we can use for this purpose hard disk, USB, CD drive, and any other pin drives. Manage file and folder and storage devices such as hard disk, USB, flash drive, etc. What it's mean? It's mean now you can see that we can use cell phone, laptops, each and everything. When we can working on it, our folder is created by its name, its date, each and everything is managed properly. If data is not managed, then what will happen? We can't find any information about it. Manage the operation of input output devices. What is the operation? Input operation mean to feed data into computer is called input operation. And what is output operation? Output operation mean after the processing, the result is printed out. Result is have two forms. First one is soft copy, and second one is hard copy. So manage the devices. Allow multitasking. What is multitasking? Multitasking means more than one process at the same time a single CPU run. It's called the multitask. For example, we can use MS Word, we can use MS Excel, we can use multimedia, we can use downloading something, we can surfing in search engine. Every program have same time, but use single CPU is called the multitasking. And further, perform network operation. And what is network? Network means interconnection between two or more computers is called computer network. Enable user to communicate. Same like that, we can use social media. And social media, why we use social media? To sharing information, to sharing views. All over the world, we can use social media. We connect it through the Facebook, we connect it through the Twitter, we connect it through the WhatsApp. Why do we use it? To sharing of information and network environment and shared computer resources. Oh, what is resources? Resources mean CPU, your system, your microprocessor processing power, main memory. Main memory mean RAM, cache memory, registers. It's हमारे ये main memory. Hard disk, processors, internet, printer, devices. These are things the resources of a computer. Detect hardware failure. What it mean? Hardware failure mean our operating system is capable that if we can remove the keyboard from the our PC, our operating system through the notification. Keyboard failure. Other have some issue in our hardware. Even we can print some document and say showing the error. Who's show this error now? Our operating system shows this error to resolve this error. When we can resolve this error, we can use our computer easily. Provide security. And what's it mean the security? Security mean protect our document, protect our data by illegal use. And further is commonly used operating system that you can see that the operating system DOS, Windows, Macintosh, OS X, Linux, and using Linux and Unix is most commonly used nowadays operating system. Further is DOS. What is DOS? DOS means disk operating system. It developed in 1970. Microsoft it was introduced. It was called the disk operating system because it's very light. DOS don't have any GUI interface. DOS just use commands. That is very difficult to memorize the command. For example, these commands we can run on the DOS. Rename. Rename mean to change the name of the directory, to change the name of the folder. You can use the rename command. CD means change directory. For example, in Windows, We double click on the folder and further we double click on another folder. We can swap in between two folder easily. But in DOS, it's very difficult to jump one folder to another folder. So that's why we can use the CD command, CD and folder name. So that's we jump on the folder number 1 to folder number 2. So it's very difficult. Why? Because it's have lots of command. If we don't remember any command, so we can do nothing in DOS. Further, window operating system, as you know that everyone use window operating system, is very easy because it has GUI environment. You can see this window operating system has beautiful background, desktop, taskbar, folders, icons. We can use mouse to control the GUI layout. We can use any hardware, any file format easily because window operating system is very commonly used nowadays. Window operating system have the different uh, type of operating system. For example, it had different types. For example, Window 95, Window 98, Window Millennium, Window XP, Window Vista. Now we can use Window 10. Further, if we discuss about the Mac operating systems are different because it's used on the Apple devices. Mac operating system developed by the Potato Incorporation. Its main Apple old name is Potato Incorporation. The latest version of the OS X is Mac operating system variant. Is as compared to Windows operating system, Mac operating system is the GUI layout is very outclass. Its working environment is very outclass. So we can use on the Apple machine. Next is Unix. Unix is also based on the command line interface, but Unix is very powerful tool. Why it's very powerful tool? Because it's have the security protections. For example, Unix operating system was developed in the early 1970 in Bell Laboratories. One more thing, our C language is also developed in the Bell Laboratories. Research Center, Thomas and Dennis Ritchie, it was developed in C language. It provides the greater processing power and better security. One more thing if we discuss that, in every server, in every company have a lot of server. Our server have a lot of user. For example, in all the world, we use a Facebook. In Facebook, every person use the Facebook, but it can handle one server that easily swapping between the different number of users. So Unix is basically used for the creating server because it have better security, it have better processing power, and then window operating system. Computers running Unix operating system really have the malware attacks because it don't have any chance to cam any virus in this Unix operating system. It is available for the wide range of computer system from microcomputer to mainframe computer. You know that mainframe computer have the lot of number of user, lot of number of processing power. 100 even thousand of users at the same time use the mainframe computer. Thank you and stay blessed.